Hello there, everyone. Another dishonorable lab video. I'm gonna make this into a bit of a series, okay? Just where we come to test things, we come to do some natural science over here. So, before we get into this, though, I have just started. I'm trying to start my own sort of viewer battle series. So, viewers, you guys, anyone who playing Shogun 2 can submit a battle, whether in Shogun 2 Vanilla or Fall of the Samurai. You can head on to my Discord if you're having trouble with a battle, or you just have a battle that you've already done, but you want to see if someone can, like, if you want to give it to somebody else to see if they can do it better. Be sure to check out my Discord. The link will be in the description below. There's the Shogun 2 save file section. Drop the save. I'll try to crack it and then put it together into a video. Give you a shout out if you want it. So head on right there. Without further ado, let's get on to the subject of this video. So there's this myth that matchlocks are useless in field battles, or really unwieldy in field battles. Their only real purpose, the only area where they excel is in siege defenses. I'm gonna show you why that's wrong. Okay, I'm gonna show you why matchlocks are actually incredible. Especially in the early days of this game, the early meta game, people used to think, there was this narrative that guns can't do anything. They can only shoot like one volley and then they have to retreat behind your lines. And then they're useless for the rest of the battle. But we're going to disprove that over here in this here lab. We're going to disprove that. You might already know what I'm doing here if you've watched like my other videos. You might understand what I'm doing over here. So yeah, that seems good. So I'm leaving these channels for... I'm gonna have to like lock this whole formation maybe. I'm gonna put everything on guard mode, obviously. I'm gonna put the entire Yari formation like this into a wall, into a group. And let's start. Now we are on the defending side. They're gonna attack us. Okay, and one solitary unit of Yari Samurai just to intercept any flanking cavalry, but I expect I won't be able to... there won't be any need for it in this battle. You'll see why. Have them all in one group just in case. I'm gonna put everything over here into Yari wall. Adjust this formation a bit. Everything is going to be on guard mode. Now, there is one flaw. There are like a couple of flaws to this formation. One is that it's a very defensive-minded one. It's a defensive-minded one, so if they have archers, or if you're in an offensive battle, you're going to have to put in a bit more work. You're going to have to put in a bit more work to make this work. Another flaw is that Yari Ashigaru, I'm using Yari Ashigaru, they have no experience at all. No experience at all. But usually at this point... Oh, sorry, I hit rally. My bad. At this point in the campaign, when you have access to Matchlock Samurai, you'll usually have like heavily upgraded Ashigaru, at least with a lot of experience. Now, I'm bringing this up because... I'm bringing this up for a specific reason. Because Yari Ashigaru have terrible morale in their base state, and that means if they get friendly fired, you're gonna see them wavering, and possibly your formation is gonna break. One of these units is gonna break over here, and then the entire enemy mass will just be able to go for your guns. And even Matchlock Samurai, not too good in the melee. So I set up my formation in this way with guns on the flanks as well, anticipating the flank. And my general in stand and fight. You also have stand and fight by this point in the campaign. You should. So that'll give improved reload skill to your matchlocks and improve your Yari Ashigaru sturdiness in melee. Alright, it's time to get back. It's time to move back. So ideally, these Yari Ashigaru would have lots of experience on them. You might have a few Naginatas. This is like one scenario where they'd actually be useful. Now, some of our Matchlock Samurai are gonna get caught in melee, but that shouldn't be too bad. Yep, we're about to have a unit route. I'm gonna send in. You see, there are flashing banners over here. Yep, there it is. Flashing banners everywhere, even with stand and fight. Even with stand and fight, it's not looking too well. Not looking too good. I'm gonna have to commit all these units on the flanks over here. Same thing with Matchlock Samurai. Yep, a rapid advance. And I'm gonna try sniping the general with this Yari Samurai. Our commander is still there with stand and fight on. These Yari Ashigaru should recover their morale. Shattered a unit over there. Still gonna win this. Don't you worry. We're still gonna win this. Of course, in a more realistic situation, I would have cavalry of my own, so this would not be as messy as it is right now. And you have to keep in mind, most of this army is like high quality infantry, and you have to have guard mode on with Matchlock Samurai, otherwise they won't be able to fire over here. Yep, we have some units wavering, about to break. I'm gonna get rapid fire on. Rapid volley. The great thing also is because guns are cavalry are taller targets. Got a bit of a stutter over there. The guns can actually fire over your men's heads. So they actually do have line of sight in this scenario. Now it's a question if they actually get any shots off. Yep. Yep, we're getting some shots off on the general. And we have him caught. Yeah, there we go. So considering the circumstances, our units are battered, but we were outnumbered and they had much better unit quality. They had cavalry. They had. I want to see how many kills all these men had. So every unit over here had more than 100 kills aside from the general. And this was a very high quality army. Lots of katana, Yari Samurai, Yari Cavalry. So, and we had fresh Yari Ashigaru, so no morale buffs aside from stand and fight. So this is just like a basic template. There's a lot more you can do when you add more units to it, and this is what we're gonna do next. So we're going for a similar formation. The only difference now you'll notice is that I took a few Yari Ashigaru out and replaced them with Naginata Samurai. I'm really not a fan of Naginata Samurai. They're not effective enough for their price. They're just not effective enough for their price. Yari Ashigaru have Yari Wall. The only thing they have over Yari Ashigaru that's actually meaningful is morale. So in a scenario like this is where it really shows. The difference in morale shows. So we're gonna have two. And then Naginatas are gonna be in front. We're gonna have them. And again, guard mode is extremely important. Now Naginata Samurai don't have Yari Wall. So you pretty much have to use guard mode. Okay, bring in the Yari Ashi. Yep. We got them in the flanks. We managed to catch them. Yep, we caught them. Okay, we have Yari Ashi. Okay, my Yari Ashigaru are gonna get hit in the flanks over here. That sucks. Okay. Oh, they went for the Matchlock Samurai. And they got a pretty clean charge off. I'm gonna start targeting the general because that's the most important target. Yep, getting some pretty good shots off on him. Yeah, gotta help. Naginata Samurai aren't doing too well. I need to micromanage some Matchlock Samurai over here. You see, even in this scenario, Naginata Samurai, their morale's on shaky ground. I'm trying my best to get the general over there. I see him there running in the back. Oh, Got a stutter. Yeah, we didn't get him, but they're shattering. I've noticed that in campaign, in the campaign, if you don't kill the general himself, if he routes, it doesn't do any morality buff. Weirdly, it's only like in custom battles over here. So similar, you can already see some different results over here. Yari Ashigaru, much fewer losses overall. Our line held much better, so the Naginatas did their job. They absorbed all that damage for us. And I don't think they even routed. They were about to, but they just managed to hold on. And that tells you, like, are Naginata Samurai worth it over Yari Ashigaru? They did better, but when you consider the cost and how many men were lost over here, these units are really badly damaged. When you consider the cost of getting these units, is it really worth it? Because you could, if you had Yari Ashigaru, we're going to test that now. We're going to test out Yari Ashigaru with really high, like 5 XP and see how well they do. Alright guys, so here we have it. No more Naginata Samurai, just 5 experience Yari Ashigaru. This is something that you should generally have a few of these high experience Yari Ashigaru by the time you have Matchlock Samurai in campaign. And when you're facing cavalry, you don't need to... You should be narrowing down the channels because you don't want anything getting through, and anyway they... horses, again, as I said before, horses are taller targets, so your guns can actually shoot over your guys. Okay. It's time to... Yep. Target the general, Mori Motonari himself. He's getting caught in the melee. That's excellent. You want the general caught in melee and just have guns firing onto him. Okay. Gotta move quick, gotta move quick, gotta move quick. Yeah, that's better. And that should be this unit. This unit shattered. I think we might have gotten General himself. Yep, he's routing. Motonari himself was routing. And we have all these flashing banners over here. Just what you want to see. Yep, that's it. Now, we did even better than with the Naginata Samurai, though obviously some of it is to do with the AI's behavior. Like, they sent their general into melee with a Yari wall, so that just made him... That just killed him even faster than earlier. But you can get the general idea. So, like, high experience Yari Ashigaru generally just way better than Naginata Samurai at being a wall. They are far better, far more cost effective. And if you do the research, if you're gonna research Matchlock Samurai, you're gonna get... It's not gonna take long for you to get the arts that improve spears, so you can get experience bonuses on fresh recruits, along with like stand and fight, and maybe having a monk in the army as well. So all just stacks. All right, so this is now a classical Tercio formation, not the unit, but Tercio. You have combining spears with swords with guns. Maximum combined arms, the whole Spanish formation. And this time we're gonna have our guns facing the front over here completely. We are gonna have the katanas. You could either have the katanas behind the matchlocks or have them right behind the spears. Either one works. Either one will work. Actually, I'd much rather... I'd rather have the katanas behind, so... Because if I have the katanas... If the katanas are too close to the spears, some of the enemy soldiers are going to get to the katanas, and I won't get any charge off. If I charge them through the whole thing, then I will get... should have brought another katana samurai and make it more balanced. But yeah, I think this is good. Yep, this is good. And of course, everything over here has to be on guard mode. Let's go. Get stand and fight. Except for the katanas, I want... It's actually a good idea to turn off guard mode on katanas. The more offensive the unit, the more you want to turn off, keep guard mode off, because you want them to chase after routing units sometimes. So you don't have to micromanage them as much. Oh wow, some of the men here have an actual shot. Okay, that's interesting. We might have shattered this unit. Nope, not enough to shatter it. Alright, yeah, they were trying. Some of them were trying to go for the general. Yeah, he's going for the general. This is bad. I'm gonna rapid advance over here. Okay, we're getting the shots off. And the great thing is, katanas can... They're a better... Some people might say Naginata Samurai are great reserve units. Katanas are better. Katanas, they have the morale and they're more capable offensively. It's time for a rapid volley. And I'm not even using any cavalry in this formation, so imagine how much more devastating it is when you have a cavalry arm. Yeah, some men are making it through over here. Some are making it through. I'm gonna have to commit. I see some of these units are coming under strain. Yeah, Matchlock Samurai coming under strain as well. Where is the general himself? Okay, he's right here, smack dab in the middle. I wonder... Yeah, Mayari Samurai. Seems like a good time to commit him. Yeah, already breaking over here. Now we can just fold along the whole line. Just sit them in the rear over here and just fold. Yep. Even though the general's still alive, it's not accounting for much. Or maybe he did route, I'm not sure. I can't see. Can't really see where he is. Yeah, I think... Oh no, he made it over there to the back. There he is. He made it to Matchlock Samurai. Yeah, that's it. He's dead. He is dead. Now, of course, this can be countered. This can be countered if they bring a lot of bows, which the AI usually does. But this isn't a complete army. You can add more and take away from the template. So throw in maybe 2 bow samurai. You want to throw in like 2 bow samurai or like 3 bow Ashigaru. I find that's enough to kite away enemy archers and deal with them one by one. Or you could just hide the whole army. If you're the defender, you could hide the whole army in the forest. And then wait for the AI to get close enough. Turn fire at will off and then wait for the AI to get close enough. After which you charge, move the whole formation forward and get them in the melee with your guns supporting before their archers can do much damage. So, thank you so much for watching, guys. As I said, I'm doing a little viewer battle thing. I'm still debating on what to call the actual series. You can chime into my Discord and give me a suggestion on what to call it. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye!